Good morning, students. This is the video of class 10 subject biology. So, we are dealing with our excretory system. That is, in the previous video, we had talked about the excretion in plant. So, today, from this video, we are going to start excretion in animal. So first thing that comes that the excretion in animal. So if the name that animal comes, that means a lot of things comes in the brain. Humans, cat, dogs, earthworms, amoeba, paramecium, all these things. That means the mixture of unicellular and multicellular. So here we can say that excretion there that means according to their body, that means more complexion they have they in their body. So that means the system, that means the excretory system will be more complex. The more they are having their simple body, the excretory system will be more simple. So let's start from the unicellular animal that we have taken one example here, that is amoeba. So what is amoeba? Amoeba is a unicellular organism. As we all know that amoeba perform all the functions of their life activity, everything, excretion, digestion, everything. That means from there just only one single cell. So that means the excretion in amoeba, that means the removal of the waste material. So what is the waste material that is formed in the amoeba? The first questions comes here. So first comes here, that is CO2 is produced in the amoeba. That means while respiration they just produce the CO2 in their body. So how they will remove it? They just remove that means here we are having one contractile vacuole. What is its name? Contractile vacuole. Through this contractile vacuole they will remove, that means the excess water, or we can say the whatever the waste that is produced in the amoeba, they will remove this one. And if there is a watery substances are there, so from here, that means they are having the cell membrane. Through the cell membrane, by the process of diffusion, they will remove the extra waste. So next thing we are having excretory system of earthworm. That means we have taken one more example. That means the excretion in small multicellular organism. So we have taken one example, that is earthworm. So what earthworm do? Earthworm lives in the soil. So that means they are not having complex, that means they are not having so much complex just like us. So they are having here, that means the excretory organ, that is nephridia. They are having nephridia as the excretory organ. Just like in human being, what we are having? We are having excretory system. We are having kidney, we are having ureter, we are having bladder, we are having liver, we are having skin. So all these things are the excretory organ of our body. Just like here in the earthworm, they are having excretory organ that is called nephridia. So they are also having the moist skin. That means the out from the outer, sorry, from the outer skin they just remove their excretory waste. So here we can see the nephrostrom is here. Here nephridial pore. Through the nephridial pore, that means from the outer skin they just remove the waste. So we can see here the collecting tubes, nephrostrom. So from here they just filter their waste, and they just the collecting tube collect the material, the waste material, and then give it to the nephridial pore. Now through the nephridial pore, that means the outer skin, through the skin the earthworm remove their wastes. So let's take another example, that means the multicellular, that means the big multicellular. Who is the biggest multicellular? We can just take our own example. Humans are the biggest, not biggest we can say, but a big multicellular. Just like cats are also there, dogs are also there, rabbits are also there. So all the things are big multicellular organism. So what we are having? We are having a big body. That means the excretory system will be complex. So what we are having, so here it is not written in this diagram, but in this big multicellular organism they are having the excretory, that means the unit that is called nephron. Nephron is the ultimate excretory unit of the big multicellular organism. So let's see in detail in the other figure. So that what we am calling the nephron. So here is the nephron. So in this diagram what we have seen, the kidney. So two kidneys are here. So if we take a section of this kidney, we are going to see this diagram. So from this diagram we are having here the nephron. So nephron is the unit that removes the waste from the human body or the other animals. So here is a clear diagram given. See, first we are having this one. That means the full thing, that means the excretory system of human being. So from here if we see, take a section of this kidney, if we cut this into a transverse section, so we are just getting this one. So from here in the upper part, that means this one part, if we take a section of one part just like this one, so we are having this diagram. So in this diagram, can you see the red and the yellow part or the full this one part? So this is the unit. So just like this nephron, the full diagram is here, the nephrons. So just like one nephron is given over here, in our excretory organ millions of nephrons are present over there to remove the waste from our body. So this is all about the introduction part of the excretion. So let's see the main topic, that is the excretion in human being. So if we talk about the excretion in human beings, so we have to talk, or we have to think about that what are the excretory product that is produced in the body. So whatever we have read in this chapter, we are going to see all these things, that all those things are just coming, not we are getting from the outside anything, just we will see that thing only. So in the first video what you all had read, that the digestive system. In the digestive system, that means while we are getting the energy, what is the thing that is that was produced after the digestion? After the digestion, that means solid waste was just made in the large intestine or small intestine. Other thing, in the oxidation of food, that means glucose plus O2, what it was giving? It was giving ATP plus CO2 plus water. So CO2 is a waste, so CO2 is also a waste product. We have got two waste product. So one more thing, if there will be incomplete digestion of the proteins, so it will just that means the decomposition of protein will be in the liver, but in the form of urea. So what is urea? Urea is a nitrogenous waste. So that means if the name comes the waste, so waste means kachada. That means it has to be taken out from the body, or else it will harm or it will damage our body. That means we have got here CO2, here urea, and in the kidney just I'm leaving it in the this one solid one, and in the skin. Now come to the skin, the extra water whatever we are having, it is also removed by our skin. Just like in the summer season right now, if you are just moving under the sun, or if you are running, that means you are losing a lot of water, the sweat is coming from your body, so that is the removal of the water. Now the kidney I'm just leaving it, I will teach you later. As we all know that in the previous image only we have seen that kidney is a excretory organ. So these all are the excretory organ. That means the excretory product, what is the excretory product that is made? The excess water, solid waste, CO2, urea. So these all are the excretory product. So the organ that is help in the excretion. So let's talk about the examples. First, liver. Liver removes the urea. That what I have told. The extra, that means, sorry, the incomplete digestion of the protein that results into the decomposition of protein in the liver in the form of urea. So liver removes the urea. So liver is also acting over here as a excretory organ. So let's see the other one, that is the lungs. So while breathing, we are what we are in exhaling CO2 that is made in the, that means in the breakdown of the food we are having CO2. So CO2 is removed by the lungs. So lungs also remove the other, not the other thing, just CO2. Here we are having the skin part. Skin removes the excess salts, urea and water. Now here the liver, sorry, liver we had talked, that is the urea, lungs CO2, skin water, urea and extra salts. Now kidney, here comes the kidney. That means in the human being we are having a pair of kidney. That means we are having kidney one side over here and one kidney in this side. That means we are having two kidneys. So let's see the other image. The human beings, what they are having, they are having a pair of kidney, a pair of ureter, urinary bladder and urethra. So let's see here, 1 and 2, that means a pair of kidney, two kidney, a pair of ureter, here it is ureter, so we are having a pair of ureter. Now urinary bladder, so this one whatever written the bladder, this is the urinary bladder. So that means the storage of urine is just stored in the bladder. Now the urethra is the last ending point where there is a removal of the excretory waste. So we had just seen the organs and the excretory waste whatever that is made in the human body.